Hello guys and welcome to one more video about Dragohneir Silent Gods. In this one we're gonna have a look at all changes of Sheena and Zhorak. Don't forget to subscribe. So I found the video of this guy where it's showing the skills of Sheena and Zhorak, and there are some slightly differences. On Zhorak is not that much, Sheena I'm not sure. And sorry about the quality, but it's the maximum quality I can get from this video. So we're gonna have a look. So first, this is the battle skill. So on the battle skill, says short-term commander casts a spell to generate a frost bullet to cause all parties daily mark, 300% attack. For every one layer of ice shank, an additional frost bullet will be generated. Each time the frost bullet hits the enemy, it's a 50% chance to make another friendly target located by the axe explosion to obtain one layer of ice. And now we're gonna check on the other one. So it's 90%, which means here will be higher. Okay, so we got details activated, so will be 300%. At the moment it's 90%, and it looks quite the same. Right, generates a frost projectile after a brief channeling, dealing cold damage, generates an extra frost bomb for each stack. So I think on this skill they only change the damage basically, and then we have 10%, 10%, 25%. Okay, so you can increase for 50% more. So it means now, so it'll be the same thing. No, here will be 30-40. So here you can get 90% chance of granting one stack of ice crystal, and on this one we can get 100% chance. All right, and then minus 2 seconds. So this one was buffed. This skill was buffed. Then let's see, he's going to show all the skills. So this is the battle skill. So we have a small buff to this one. Then we have the ultimate skill. Continue to cast a spell for 6 seconds, during which a random enemy target is attacked every 0.5 seconds. Each strike causes 80% attack, freezing damage, and 50% chance to obtain one level for all friendly targets with ice explosion positioning. So now we are going back to our character. And okay, so 6 seconds. Every 0.5, 80% attack with 50% chance of granting one stack of ice crystal to all ice-placed allies. So this one, we have 80% over 0.5 seconds, 50%, looks quite the same. And then we have 10%, 15% chance, 10, okay, this one is buffed as well. Okay, this one is buffed as well. So this one, they increased to 50. You can increase to 75. On this one, it's the same thing. 70, 60, 70, 85. On this one will be... Oh, actually they nerfed. Because here you have plus 35% with scrolls. And the actual one is 25. So 35, so it's buffed, yeah. 35% more and 25% more. So it's actually buffed. So they buffed the chance and the damage, I guess. They just increased the chance, so to 25%. They increased the chance to 25%. The damage is the same. And the damage here will be the same as well, 80% attack. And now we just need to check the passive. Okay, let's try to skip this. Okay, so we have the passive now. And on passive, if there's a Bing Chang after you release your combat skills, you'll consume one layer of Bing Chang and release your combat skills again. It allows other friendly targets to obtain Bing Chang by itself. When additionally, all friendly daily marks with X explosions positioning are subject to 2% heavy hit rate improvement. Effect for 10 seconds up to stack. So I think you can stack by 5 and will increase, each stack will increase 2% crit rate. I guess so. So let's check the actual one. So the actual one looks quite different. So the actual one, it gives this ice crystal as well for 5. So stacks up to 5 times. If the hero has ice crystals, and cast it again by consuming one stack. When granting to all allies area additional grants 1 attack up. 1.5% attack up to 10 times. Alright. So this one, I think this one will be up to 10 times. This one is up to 5 times. But this one will increase heavy blow rate, which is crit rate, I think. So this one will increase the crit rate. The old one, which is the actual one we have, will increase the attack up. So this one will increase the attack up 5 times, the other one increase crit rate 5 times, and this one increase the attack up by 10 times. So this one, I'll not say it's a buff or a debuff or a nerf. It's actually just a rework of the mechanic, because now Ice Blasts work much more with crit rate and crit damage, so makes sense doing this. Next one, so this is all about our Sheena. And the next one is Zhorak, okay? So we have Zhorak here. Zhoraku. So Zhoraku has this new thing where increase the hit rate. So again, he's going to increase the critical rate. So whenever other friendly target consumes Ice Crystal casting, release Ice Barrier to enemy target, create 3%, makes 120% freezing damage, and at the same time you can obtain the layer of heavy rate increase lasts for 10 times, and there's a 35% chance to obtain 1 layer of Ice Crystal. So you can obtain 10 times more crit rate. So I guess 3% crit rate for each stack. And if we check our Zhorak, where it is, am I blind? I think I'm blind. It's here, Zhorak. So Zhorak, completely different. So this one is the same thing, 35% chance, but we don't have much damage here. On this one, we have 120% more damage. This one gives 50% more damage, and this derivate, I'm not sure if this one will be derivate, but I think there's no more derivate, they stopped to be dead. And this one increased 3% damage for each stack, up to 10 stacks. This one doesn't talk about any stacks, basically. Okay, and this one gives the derivate damage. As you guys can see, there's no derivate damage there, it's just ice crystals. And then this one gives 5% damage, 10% damage, 50% chance. This one gives more 5% damage. Okay, so it's a buff, but at the same time is more rework to according with the new mechanic. Okay, so more crit rate, which gonna help with our mechanic, with Ice Blasts and all of that. Then the next two skills, so this one was basically completely reworked. Now this guy is just comparing the old skill with the new one. As you guys can see, it's different as well. And then it's going to show you the, I hope so. Yeah, so this is the battle skill. The battle skill, it looks exactly the same, except the damage. So far, an ice dimensional that deals 360% damage and one additional layer of ice. So if we go here, you guys can see. So the difference now is that it doesn't work with enlightenment anymore. So it's only attack percentage. And everything else here, and every stack of ice crystal consumed launched additional ice cycle with this damage. This one, let's go back. This one, it just 300, so it works the same way, but this one is attack damage, attack percentage plus enlightenment. This one is fully attack percentage. Okay, so there's no more enlightenment involved on this. And the battle skill works exactly the same way, just the damage that was changed. And then we have 5-10%, 5-10%. Okay, and finally we have the ultimate, which had a slightly change as well. So on this one, I'm not gonna read everything because I already had a look at this. So increase the sight blazing for 10 seconds. I just said I was not gonna read, but has 100% chance to get them. All right, and if we go here, let's go back here. So it's the same thing, but the only difference between this one and the other one is that this one gives 40% damage up, and the new one gives 30%. Okay, you guys can see there 30%. And now I notice another difference. And then this thing here, all Ice Blasts allies gain the effect of Zhorak's by 15%, 15 seconds. The new one will give you 10 seconds. All right, and then 3-3, 3-3. Okay, so just a slightly difference. I don't think it's a buff or a debuff. We need to play with them to know if it's better or not, because they suffered this kind of rework, and now they work with ice crit, with crit damage and crit rate, and we really need to test them to know if they are doing more damage or less damage. But I think it's nice they are rebranding and reworking everything. It's quite nice because at least we're gonna have something different to experience than before. Alright guys, this is what I want to talk about. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below what you think about these changes, and don't forget, leave your like, subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and see you in the next video.